action. There we go. All right, the following tag team match schedule went forward with a 30-minute time limit. Your referee, Scarlett Donovan. Introduce you first. At a total combined weight of 420 pounds, hailing from Moore Park, California, Brendan Devine, Sandy Devine, Brothers Devine.
Now, this is not the first time we are seeing the Brothers Devine in action here at Level Up. Of course, there was the six-man tag team match where they teamed with Diego Valens. But now we get to see what Danny Devine and Brendan Devine can do in two-on-two action.
That's right. And they have made a statement on social media against their opponents tonight, and we'll see how that plays out in the ring.
Opponents.
Yeah. Ride with the mob, through our law. Check you and me, and do your job. Bird is the name, the world is the chain. Don't go wash, cause you can't change. You can't change.
I am absolutely here for this. Riders on the Storm, the Mom Michael Hopkins, the Rebel Storm, together at last. And we were skeptics initially of this tag team combination, but you hear this mashup, you hear this crowd, I think they've got something special.
We saw last month the Mom Michael Hopkins Rebel Storm went one-on-one. At the end of the match, Michael Hopkins seemed to take a shine to the Rebel Storm. And now we get to see these two in action as the Riders of the Storm. Also, if you knew about this theme music and didn't tell me, you're awful. I was not prepared for it whatsoever.
Now, we all love the remix here. And it looks like finally Michael Hopkins and the Rebel Storm are on the same page.
Where's your other partner? Y'all came to see the mall, right?
I gotta say, we've seen them on social media try to bond as a tag team. Now is when we get to see how well that works.
No, the rigorous training regimen that Michael Hopkins put the Rebel Storm through is nothing to gawk at. It's one thing to be a friend or a manager or a companion of Michael Hopkins.
The main attraction, baby.
But it's another thing entirely to be his tag partner.
Hey, can we get a picture with you? Can you shut up, maybe? Y'all want a picture with the main attraction? We got the mall right here. Absolutely, absolutely. You can take the picture.
This is probably the most unorthodox way I've seen a tag team match start here. Brothers Devine getting a photo with their opponent, Michael Hopkins.
I mean, the disrespect of Rebel Storm. Oh! And we are off to the races. Like said on social media, the Brothers Devine had criticized Michael Hopkins and the Rebel Storm as an impromptu tag team, as a tag team without a plan. But these are two competitors that have proven themselves in Level Up and beyond, and no strangers to tag team action, just as you can see here.
10 rotations for Brendan Devine. Following it up with the roll here. And Kokeshi!
You know you love it.
Rebel Storm goes for the pin. Only a 2 count, says referee Scarlett Donovan.
Now look at the Divines here strategizing in their corner. To little effect, but the Divines can't be underestimated as a tag team unit or as singles competitors. Case in point.
Brandon Devine still feeling the effects of that airplane spin here. I think the bigger shame here is that the brothers Devine now have to wait till after the match to get their photo with Michael Hopkins.
That's exactly right. Oh, and what a neckbreaker from the Maw! The innovative offense of Michael Hopkins is something the Divines have to take into account. Now, they might be a tag unit that is nothing to be underestimated, but look at the finesse in which Michael Hopkins is operating here.
Michael Hopkins taking it now to Danny Devine. Brandon's on the outside. He's still disoriented. That just goes to show how powerful the Rebel Storm is and why you don't want to get caught in that Category 5.
That's exactly right. That could have changed. Oh! The tenor, the pace, the advantage of this match, just with that spin at the very beginning. Not to mention the Kokeshi from the Rebel Storm.
Yeah. It's important to note this is not the first time we've seen Rebel Storm and Michael Hopkins team together. They have teamed before on Level Up Showcase. Of course, that was before Michael Hopkins seemed to take the Rebel Storm about as serious as he can as a tag team partner. And the Rebel Storm now with Brandon. High angle power slam. Goes for the cover here. Only a 1 count though. I'm surprised.
I mean, you shouldn't be between either Divine here. These are two incredibly skilled, incredibly experienced competitors. And they might be going for a ride as well.
No, Brandon Devine still has nightmares about the last time he elbowed his way out and he got out quick. And you see Danny Devine, he took out Michael Hopkins. Smart play here. Only a 2.
And that is exactly the kind of tag team tandem that the brothers Divine have to offer here. They are incredibly experienced in tag team wrestling. They know each other in and out. And the Maw and the Rebel Storm, well, they might have found a team here, aren't exactly on friendly terms.
Rebel Storm thought he could have gotten an advantage with that thunderclap, but Danny Devine fired back. Now we get to see Brandon Devine back inside the ring. Having a little fun with the Maw, Michael Hopkins here.
It's one thing to target and isolate the Maw's tag partner, but it's another thing to insult the Maw's ego. And that might very well be a difference maker in this match as the Maw comes in.
Oh, look at that. Danny Devine now in the ring. And I hate to say it, but this plays into their point here. They are a tag team. Danny Devine and Brandon Devine have known each other for years, decades. They know their strengths, their weaknesses, and more importantly, they know how to distract the ref so they can get an advantage.
That's exactly right. But as we see Rebel Storm try to fight out of this hold, it's one thing to stick two singles competitors together. It's another thing to stick Michael Hopkins, a storied competitor in Level Up, and the Rebel Storm, the most electrifying competitor in Level Up, together. These two have plenty to offer as a team, as a unit, and if they can get on the same page here, victory could very well be in their hands.
You know, wrestling has seen a lot of odd couple tag teams work in the past. I mean, you've certainly seen it before, Barry. I don't think they get much weirder than Michael Hopkins and the Rebel Storm. But there's an actual possibility they could turn into a formidable tag team here, not just in Level Up, but in all of SoCal.
I mean, I figure if you can coordinate that mashup entrance, you can coordinate a tag team.
Yeah, I still want to know who did that mashup. I got to talk to them after this match. I mean, hopefully they win, so they'll be in high spirits, but Danny and Brendan Devine are doing everything in their power to get the victory here tonight.
And you look at what they're targeting here. They're not just isolating the Rebel Storm, but they're targeting his back, targeting his spinal cord. If you look at that way he can't lift them up, not only for the Category 5, but for the Storm, like any of his moveset. If you look at that, Rebel Storm, for all the guts and guts that he has, could very well be without an offense here.
Well, he's got to avoid any further damage being done here. And you see him trying to take it to Danny Devine. Oh, they just escape out of the grip. Ducks underneath. Kicking Danny off. No! No, again, it plays into their point. Brendan Devine knows Rebel Storm needed that tag, and what did he do? He yanked the Maw off that apron.
See you later, boy.
Oh, and a neck breaker backdrop combination. This could be it for the Rebel Storm. Nearly 3.
You know, the more this match goes on, the more I'm inclined to believe the Devines.
Don't get mad.
Yeah, they take shortcuts. Yes, they're not exactly fans of Level Up, but you can't argue the fact that they are a tremendous tag team here.
That's exactly right. But their folly here might not come in the ring, but still continuing to antagonize Michael Hopkins. But look at this, the Rebel Storm's got a trick up his sleeve and a double clothesline to boot.
And you know what comes next. Rebel Storm, beautiful cross body. And he made sure to cover the right Devine, but it's only a 1 count.
That mistaken identity might have cost him the pinfall there, but Michael Hopkins is ready. He is rearing to go in his corner. If the Rebel Storm can get there, that could be very well it for this match.
The Maw is ready to enter this match. And there it is. Michael Hopkins now ready to take it to the Brothers Devine. Beautiful uppercut. Strong back elbow. And a tremendous combination there with the drop kick and a cutter.
Michael Hopkins showing here with a change of pace, the crowd fully behind the main attraction wrestler. And he is calling his shot here, and he smells blood in the water for the Devines.
Barry, I think it's time to ride with the Maw.
With the Maw, baby.
And the Rebel Storm has won as well.
What are you doing?
Oh, double clothesline to the outside from the Scooters.
Rebel Storm and Michael Hopkins, they are working in tandem now. And if you told me a month ago I would be saying that sentence, I would have called you a liar.
A month ago, a week ago, the night before this match, and a Tiger Bomb. Just not enough to put them away.
That's all right, Skyler. You had a long night. Let Daddy Hopkins take it home.
Michael Hopkins having a little fun with referee Scarlett. Maybe a little too much. You still got to be on your guard with the Divines. Oh! Total elimination. Only a 2 count.
The fight in Michael Hopkins is something to see here. Again, he kind of let his ego get the better of him, chirping to the ref when he should have been focusing on his offense. Flips out of the backdrop, and here comes the Rebel Storm.
Rebel Storm still feeling the effects of earlier in this match. But one thing you cannot deny is his heart. He is ready for this. Oh! A little bit of a do-si-do ends with Danny Devine on his back here. It's only a 2 count.
Lightning spiral gets Danny Devine hit a tizzy, but still not enough to put the Divines away. And it looks like things are about to get serious in this match.
No. Danny Devine has always been the more aggressive of the two. But now you see that switch. The generational shift. Only a 2 count. And Danny Devine can't believe it.
The face of Danny Devine says it all. The disbelief from Brendan Devine says it too. A 2 count from the generational shift. The absolute heart, the guts, the spirit of the Rebel Storm here. The Divine's raining down blows, but you can't deny that he has the heart of Level Up in his shoulders.
For all of the Divine's words about how 2 single stars can't beat a tag team, what would it do to them if they are beaten by the Riders of the Storm, Michael Hopkins and Rebel Storm?
A blow to their ego, to be sure, but it says a whole lot about the skill set of the Maw and the skill set of Rebel Storm. And look at the heart here. Oh!
And again, Danny Devine in that hot temper of his. And now we see Michael Hopkins coming to the aid of the Rebel Storm here. Back elbows, punches. He's doing everything in his power. Oh! Malfunction at the junction there. Oh! Beautiful Superman punch to Danny Devine. What could they be going for here?
Say it with me now. What? Riders of the Storm!
Oh! Destino and Thunderstruck!
And that is it.
The Riders of the Storm.
One of the most unlikeliest of pairings here. The Maw Michael Hopkins, the Rebel Storm, getting the victory here tonight against the Brothers Divine.
And if you notice in that emphatic victory from the Riders of the Storm, both of them didn't have a tag team finisher, but used both of their finishing maneuvers to take the Divines down.
Well, a huge victory and possibly the beginning of a formidable tag team here in Southern California. The Riders of the Storm are your winners here tonight at November Rain. I need this fucking cut.
This is so good.
Fuck.
Knowing Petey, he could have made it.